Well, now I'm recording in OBS. Did it come back?
Not yet, but I'll let you know when it does.
It's crazy, Rick, because I power my computer down now when I'm not using it, and I used to not do that. I power it completely down so that when I get on the radio, it's a fresh boot, and that was a fresh boot, and out of nowhere, it just was underwater.
Yeah, I mean, you weren't real strong here. It was weak, but I could hear it. It was the same thing that happened with Art. Art was fine last night, and then out of the blue, just all of a sudden, it started doing that with him. Right near the end when he was getting ready to sign out. And yeah, you're good. Anyways, let me know if you hear it here as well, because I've got OBS running now too.
So let me tell you something, Rick. Your audio always sounds great. This is the best I've heard it.
Yeah, Art said it was a little clearer than it normally was.
I don't know what you did with the upper mid and the high range, but yeah, it's sharp, but the floor is there. It just sounds great.
All right, so there's still enough on the bottom side of things too?
Absolutely. If anything, and I just did this a couple of days ago, if you're running an exciter or that EQ has maybe a couple dB more on the excitement of the big bottom.
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on. All right, so I'll come up a half there first, and we'll see if you even notice any different on a half. And if not, I'll move it up one more. So there's that transmission.
Talk a little bit longer. There was QSB, but you're back.
Okay, I'll talk a little bit longer. I think Dominic went to go get coffee, and he's going to try to get in there. I think Art said something about getting coffee too, but I haven't heard him since he said that. So hopefully he's not having issues again this morning. I felt bad. He tried for a while yesterday. We thought we almost had it working like I have this set up, and then everything kind of went south on him really fast. I don't know what happened. So anyways, KBC UKA and N8KYX, good morning from N8SDR.
I think it sounds perfect, Rick. I like where it is.
All right, I'll save this.
All right, I'm just, I'm going to be on the side for 2 seconds here.
Settings, do you hear me okay?
You guys double.
Oh, Doug, you copy?
Guys, Don, you're 10 over here. I got to hop to the side for 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, thanks. So Art's doing the same thing you guys are doing, and he had a problem? Maybe, I mean, would it be just it being an anon?
No. The problem, I would say, so Doug and Art, all three of us are doing something we're all doing the same thing, but those two are using a different piece of software than what I'm using to get the audio from the digital audio station over to the PC. They're using another piece of software that it's known to have problems. So I'm not using that. I found a different way to do it, and I haven't had that particular problem. So hopefully, if this keeps up, we can get it figured out so that Art can do it this way, and I know Doug will be able to do it this way because it's the exact same setup.
Yeah, I gathered that through the text, but you know, you eliminated one channel or one attachment, which makes sense. But yours sounds good. I haven't heard any glitches or anything.
Yeah, so they're using, so all of us are using basically the same software package to control things, except they have another application that, so, okay, I guess the easiest way to do this, Don, is draw 3 square blocks, okay? In the middle block, they're using this other application that I am not using. So I'm using the first and the last block, and they're using the first, middle, and last block. So I've removed that middle block, which is that Voicemeeter banana bullshit.
I'm back.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, that's just another thing that can fail. By doing all that, you know, if I can get it to work, it'd probably be better.
Yeah, and I heard you, Doug. Go ahead, Don, ask him about your audio now.
Oh, okay, Doug. Yeah, Rick and I played with the mic setting, which, boy, I had to come down a lot. But just, you know, Rick's only a mile and a half or 2 away. Does it sound okay to you?
Well, again, you always sound good as well. You sound brighter, and I'm recording this, so I'll upload it to Google later. But you sound brighter and punchier, but you still have the low end. So what did you adjust, Rick?
I think he was overdriving his mic gain. I think it was a little too hot, and it might have been causing some raspy stuff in there that didn't need to be there. So last night originally he was at 24, I think. This morning I've got him down to, I think, 15 and a half? Is that where you're at now?
No, I'm at 15, 15.0.
Yeah, so I brought him down considerably on the mic gain, and I think that has smoothed that out and opened it. It's brightened it up because it's not all overdriven now.
No, it sounds very, very good. You'll hear it later. I just put the ANC on just to quiet things up a little bit, which, Rick, you know the ANC affects the audio a little bit, but I have it without the ANC on and with the ANC on, so it sounds good either way.
Okay, well, that's good. I wasn't losing anything on output, so yeah, I can just tell by coming down as far as I did that it changed it considerably. Oh, anyways, I haven't been able to do that actually since Rick put this version 3 in, so I've been anxious to do that when the band permitted. Yeah, thank goodness it does this morning. So now it's where I want it.
Well, that's good, Rick. Until the guys get back to us about the mic meter, besides Cakewalk, because if I'm almost clipping in Cakewalk, and I do that on purpose, I get to yellow and sometimes red in the Cakewalk dB scale. But what's another way to tell if you're overdriving the mic gain?
You mean out from Cakewalk out into the radio?
No, from the radio out with the mic meter.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What I've been shooting for, Doug, is to stay in that -5 range, and that for me, it seems like it's been working pretty well.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm anywhere from -5 to -2. It goes back and forth in between those numbers. So I think I'm good. But again, if I put it to 80 dB and the mic gain, it'll stay there as well.
Yeah, so what number are you at now?
I'm at 22 dB.
Yeah, bring it down. Okay, so bring it down. Last night I was at 12 and a half or 13, and I ended up coming down to 7. So if you're that high, let's start with taking 5 off of it, and let's see what happens.
All right, this is KB2 UKA. I am at 17 dB, and now instead of I only get down to -2 on loud peaks. I'm between 6 and 4. Over.
Yeah. So is your power output the same still?
This is KB2 UKA 12345. Yeah, 1196 to like 1250. It's the same.
Yeah, leave it there because that actually smooths it out a little bit.
All right, good. Good. I shall leave it there. It shall stay there. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they get back to us with. I might have to send them a reminder by the middle of the week.
W4DOM.
That expo that they had. So they've been out there for the whole, I think that thing was a week long. And then there's another release that should be coming out, I think this coming week. So when I get that, if it's stable, I'll take it if it's stable.
I think you're the only one I'm hearing this morning, Doug. It's Dominic.
All right, Roger, Rick. Hey, Dom. Yep, I hear you. Rick, you were doubling with Rick, but you're not hearing him, I don't think. Dom, you're 10 over. Yeah, Rick, if it looks good, send it over. Over.
Yep, you know I will.
All right, Dom. Good morning, sir. Do you hear Rick or no?
No, not at all. Not at all. It might be too early yet, but I'll hang in here. You guys get and carry on. I'm just sitting down with my coffee and going to eat me a little muffin.
All right, Roger. My coffee cup's practically empty. Rick, did you copy Don?
You mean Dominic? No, I don't hear him at all.
Yes, my M was not pronounced. Dominic. Okay, you guys don't hear each other. All right, Dominic's grabbing coffee and a muffin, so it's me and you. And Don, are you still in there?
Yeah, we're listening.
All right, well, everyone's sounding great. Sounding really good. It's like we know what we're doing with the audio here.
N4QNT.
Oh, the Godfather has arrived.
What has arrived?
N4QNT, the Godfather.
Hey, good morning, Doug. Yeah, this could be a tough position for you. I only hear you, so it's tough right now. But no, just a quickie for me anyway. I had to, redo everything. It's all back to, I hope, close or where it was. So just want to make sure. Just, quick transmit, no problem.
You sound beautiful. It sounds great. I'm recording it. I'm going to upload it when we're done. You sound really, really good.
And you as well. I'm not sure if you made any little tweaks or adjustments the last time, but boy, your levels are just right. Nice, very nice. Nothing on the edge. Rick had a little issue. He still has to touch up some input-output stuff, but I think he's close now, but according to what you were just saying. But I think the mic meter has a lot to do with it. And we were on last night, and he was really right on the edge of distortion. So I think he's getting that mic meter issue. It's causing the issue, not knowing where you should be with the lane. The gain, the actual output gain.
Yeah, that is an issue. I just lowered mine a little bit. Hold on one second, Art. Rick, do you copy Art?
No, not even a trace of him.
Wow. All right, Art. You don't hear him. He doesn't hear you, and you're both 5 or 10 over here. The band's all over the place. I think I worked Australia this morning on 40 for the first time, and I was 5 by 9 there. But Rick put a little boost in his bottom. It sounds really, really good. Sounds really good, and even though you can't hear each other, you'll hear it on the video. So let me drop it for a second. Let me pass it to Rick, and then Rick pass it back, and then I'll go to Art. Go ahead, Rick.
All right, so good morning, guys. Good morning, Art, on the stream, and Dominic, I guess, on the stream. So from N8SDR, hope everybody's having a good morning. Go ahead, Doug.
All right, Rick says good morning to everyone. And I'm recording, Rick. I'm not streaming. I'm going to upload it after. I've decided if I'm not calling CQ from now on, I'm just going to record it, and if I have to edit it, I'll do that. But that's it. But so, Art, you're back fully DAW?
Yeah. Right now we're fully DAW and just utilizing, of course, Banana right now, until we figure out. Rick, we were really close. We were so close doing it another method, but I probably fumbled along, but I'm going to give it another try. So now I know exactly where all the value should be for this setup. If it happens again, I know how to get it right back, but no problem.
All right, good. Well, it sounds great. I'm gonna wait to go to get. So even this morning, Art, I shut my computer off when I'm not transmitting. Now I fully power it down, and I shut the audio interface off because I want to give it a fresh boot every time I get on the radio. So this morning I booted it, turned everything on, did everything I normally do, and I had the garbled sound. So then I shut it down again, turned it on, and everything was fine. For me, it's definitely an issue with Voicemeeter, 100%. But I had turned OBS on when I first got on this morning. But now I turned OBS on again to record, and there's no problem. So I'm going to experiment with the Mac that's going to get delivered here next week. And if I don't like the Mac attack, I'm going to try the audio cable, the way Rick's doing it. Over.
Exactly. That would be a really good experiment. But, hey, real quick, just as a test for a future test, if you get the effect or the garble or whatever occurs, try this. Put your mouse out on your desktop anywhere. Just put it out in open space, and then right mouse key, and then click on refresh and see if that's just a quick way to keep going without having to reboot.
That's interesting. That's very interesting. I'll try that. Another weird thing that I have, and this happened before I formatted the hard drive, and it's still happening after I formatted the hard drive. It's very strange. I open Cakewalk first, I then open Voicemeeter, I then open the radio software. I get no input into Cakewalk until I go to Edit, Preferences, and click Apply on the input-output, even though it's already set. I have to go in every time I start Cakewalk. I have to go to Edit, Preferences, and just click the Apply button that shows where my input and output Voicemeeter drivers are, and then I get input.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
All right, I have Rick and I think Dom. Rick, you go first.
All right, so here's the thing. If you, I know you don't want to try this now, but just an FYI, I fired everything up here this morning from, actually I left the interface. The interface was still plugged in the computer, so it was still on. I actually left the PC on. All I did is start, I started V3, I started the DAW, I initiated that start button on that add-in piece to dump the audio over to the VAC, and I fired up OBS, and everything took off just the way it's supposed to. I had not one glitch.
Well, that's good. That's the way it should be. Absolutely, that's the way it should be. But I've got a weird Cakewalk thing too, because I re-downloaded Cakewalk. I actually just updated it the other night to the new version, and I have to go into Preferences after I open Voicemeeter and tell it that what the input-outputs are again on the driver by hitting Apply in order for it to hear Voicemeeter. So yeah, if I could get Voicemeeter out of the equation, it'll be a lot cleaner. But with the Mac, the real driver behind the Mac was getting Voicemeeter out of the equation, and you found another way to do that, so that's great. Dom, DOM, Dominic, was that you?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could hear, I'm pretty sure I could hear him, but I want to see if I could reach out to DJ.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, DJ. VA3KBC, W4DOM.
Yep, I hear you, Dominic, about as well as I hear Doug, and that's 10 over. Art, I could just barely hear. I could make him out. Rick, I had no copy whatsoever, and I've pointed the beam kind of halfway between everybody. VA3KBC.
Yeah, that's what I got on you. You got about 10 10, 15, sometimes 20 over. It's moving up and down a little bit, but good strong signal. Doug's coming in really strong too. Usually I don't hear him that loud. So I guess the band is just a little long. And sounding good. Long time no hear. Hope everybody's doing okay over there.
Oh yeah, yep. Just playing with the chickens, and we get a couple eggs a day. There's 2 that aren't, or 3 that aren't laying or something. We're only getting 2 a day. Other than that, got a pellet stove for the sunroom, and I've got everything all planned on getting that put in. So we just been sitting out in the sunroom day and night, so haven't been coming down here at all. Anyhow, you guys carry on. I've been watching the text there, so I thought I better kind of let you guys know that we're still alive here. VA3KBC. Carry on, gentlemen.
All right, with the chicken. I don't know about that comment. All right, DJ, I'll see you later. Go ahead, Doug. Back over to you. I just wanted to say hello to him. I ain't talked to him in a while.
Roger, absolutely, Dom. And DJ, hello. We haven't spoken in a little bit either. DJ, you're 20 over here. Dom, you're 5 over. All right, gentlemen. Art, let me pass it to you. Interested to see if you copied them also. Go ahead.
Yeah, the only stations I hear is you, and DJ is pretty good. Good morning, DJ. It's been a while to hear your voice over the air. I know, winter's around the corner, so we might start a different routine regimen out here, but good to hear you, man. Good morning. Hope all is well.
Yep, S9 here, starting to pick you up there. So, but you kind of got a garble there.
Art, it's back.
All right, it is back. Okay, well, hey, here we go. You know, it's going to happen, man.
Now, Art, before you reset anything, what did you do during that exchange between DJ and Dom? What did you click? Because I find sometimes, even if I mute my mic in Voicemeeter and then put it back on, it happens.
Okay, I just opened the web page. Nothing was open. I went to QRZ to look at whatever, and that's that. Now, I just turned it off. I just shut down QRZ and hit refresh. Did it clear up?
No, it's still there. It's not horrible like it can be sometimes, but it's definitely there. And yep, I find that too, man. If I open a web browser or if I open my log software, it'll sometimes make it go nuts. Here's the other thing you could try without rebooting. You can go into Cakewalk and you can uncheck the Voicemeeter input and the Voicemeeter output driver, click apply, and then put it back in, the input and the output, and click apply again.
Did this all start to happen when you updated to Windows 11?
Well, it started to happen with me when the day after I updated to Windows 11, but now I did a full reinstall and format, and I'm only on Windows 10, and it still happens. And I think Art's on Windows 10. I'm not sure, though. DJ, it's this third-party software, Voicemeeter. It's what screws it all up.
Oh, okay. So nothing that was going to affect me.
No, it shouldn't at all. Absolutely. And that's why what Rick found, which so far seems excellent, it removes that third-party software, and it's another way to do it.
Hey,
and don't forget, Doug, I'm running Windows 11.
Yeah, and Rick's running 11, and he's got no problem.
Hey, Doug?
Yeah, Dom, go ahead.
If you remind Art, Art's only about an S5 here, and it's real light, and that's usually how it is in the morning. But if you remind him about the audio setting I told him about, Windows has that bad habit, like if you're in your program right there and you're using it for your audio, which you are, and you open up a browser, well, Windows wants to grab the audio device. And this could be where that interference is coming from. I once did this with Art on another problem, and it took care of it. You have to go into the sound device and take the checkbox out that gives Windows absolute control over the sound. If you take that checkbox out, then any program that pops up next will have complete control of the audio.
Art, I don't know if you copied that, but Dom is 100% correct. So, I know on the Voicemeeter drivers, Art, you probably have unchecked allow Windows to take exclusive control, and then there's another box there that you should uncheck also. What I did this morning when I had the issue, I went through every single driver and I unchecked it. So I went through the line input for my audio interface. Hold on, sorry, foot came off the pedal. I went to the stereo output for my Realtek driver. I unchecked it everywhere. So it doesn't allow Windows to take exclusive control of any of them. They only get used where they're told to be used. Did you copy that, Art? Art might be in reset mode. He might be off the air. But Dom, you're 100% correct with that. And we're taught to do that with the Voicemeeter banana drivers that get downloaded. But I went in and did it with all my drivers. Over.
Right. Yeah, because Windows does that. It's greedy like that. They have it set up like that.
I haven't had to do it with anything.
And Art did this once before.
Rick.
It's like Windows 10 came out with a major update, and if he got the update, it probably reset all that stuff.
Yep, that's true. So, Rick, you just have everything default the way it was?
The only thing I did turn... Okay, so on VAC, I turned that off. Actually, you know what? No. On VAC, I still have the exclusive mode checked. Yeah, everything is pretty much at the default, other than changing the bit rate and the sample rates so everything matches to 24-bit 4800. Other than that, everything is pretty much the same.
Rick, when you changed that, the bit rate, is that when any of the crackle or the artifacts disappeared? Because you have zero of it right now. There is none of it.
Well, actually, we found out that in the buffer on that add-in, you can change the buffer size in it, and I changed the buffer there, and that was the only thing I did, is change the buffer there, and that got rid of the latency problem, and it got rid of that crackly issue.
All right, and I think what I saw, you changed it to 512, correct?
Yes, I changed it to 512.
All right, Roger. I'm not looking at Signal. Is Art rebooting?
Yeah.
I don't know, he's typing a message.
There you are, Art. I think it's gone. Go ahead.
I don't know. I might have the scratchiness going. I might have to, hit the echo thing on Cakewalk.
I think it's there. The signal dropped a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. Keep talking, please.
Yeah, I think I know what it is, Doug. It's the latest version. Everything was fine. I did not have this issue. Cakewalk and Voice Banana was actually working quite well for me. I was on a great 3-week run until I updated Thetis yesterday, and then he just made an announcement that he is repatching. He has a new update coming out because there is a problem with VAC.
Okay, well, it's 100% gone right now. It's not there. You sound great. I don't know if you were listening in when Dom and I were speaking. I would go into your Windows sound setting, and every driver, every one that's there, under playback and recording, go into the advanced property settings and make sure the two boxes allow Windows to take exclusive control, and there's the other box right underneath that. Make sure they're unchecked everywhere. Because when you opened up your internet browser, the internet browser may have, Windows may have went to a different driver for desktop audio on its own if those boxes are checked. So uncheck them on everything, your stereo out, your Realtek driver if you have one. That can't cause a problem by unchecking it. It can only cause a problem if they are checked.
Oh, good point. Okay, you know what? Because I had to redo everything. All those boxes are still checked. Wow. Okay, I'm going to do that now. Pick it up. Let these guys pass it around. The band stinks for this round table, you know. But I'm going to do that right now. Thanks. I appreciate it. N4QNT.
Oh, yeah, Roger, and that was Dom's idea. But after you do it, Art, power everything down and then turn it back on, and then go do a double check to make sure it took. I don't even know who to pass it to. I'm going to drop it for a second. KB2 UKA.
You're S9 here now, Art.
Yeah, you too, DJ. You came way up.
All right. So Dom, yeah, he's going to reset all that. I don't know if you're copying him. He's going to take those checkboxes out. And Dom, you're, DJ, you're still 5 over. How's the weather in Canada this morning?
We had 3 3/4 inches of rain there the other day, through the night and day. Yesterday was nice. I finally got the grass cut. It was wet in spots. Sunny today, but rain is coming. Yeah, it's fall now. That's the kind of weather we get here. What do we got? 59 degrees outside.
Yep, we are 56. We had a storm come in 2 nights ago, and with that storm, it took all the humidity away. I don't think we're breaking 72 next week for the high, and the nighttime lows are starting to get down into the low 50s. So, yeah, it's going to be chilly here in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Over?
We're 45 in South Carolina.
Ooh, you're cool. Yeah, we're what's our we're just looking here to see what our next 7 days in the 60s, middle to low 60s. Monday, chance of shower 73, but rest of the week in the 60s and nights in the 50s. So that's our fall weather now. We are into fall now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. Art, I don't think you're listening. I think you're rebooting. But I hope everyone has a great day. I got to hop in the shower. My daughter has rehearsal for her play. We got a busy day today. So DJ, Dom, Don, Art, Rick, 73, guys. Take care. I'm going to upload this in a little bit.
Hasta la vista.
Are you uploading it to YouTube, or are you going to upload it to a folder so we can grab?
I wanted to upload it to YouTube.
Okie dokie. All
right. It doesn't give away the special sauce, Rick. Just an idea of it.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. I might, I'm not real thrilled with somebody having that special sauce just yet.
No, it has to marinate a little bit more.
Doug, have a good one. You're the only one I'm hearing here besides Don. So, anyways, tell the guys I say good morning, and I'll catch up with them later. Have a good day, Doug.
All right, 73, Rick. Yes, the sauce must marinate a little bit longer. It must be a reduced sauce. Rick says goodbye to all you guys as well. He's not copying. 73, guys.
7-3, Doug.
Bye, Don. KB2 UKA QRT.